Exploring the Francophone Pathway Advantage. Unique benefits amid 2025 immigration changes. Welcome back to Canada Chronicles. Today, we're diving into one of Canada's most exciting immigration pathways that's offering unique opportunities as policies shift in 2025. With changes to immigration caps and new incentives emerging, the Francophone Pathway is standing out as an ideal route for those looking to make Canada their new home. In this video, we'll unpack why this pathway is gaining momentum, explore the exclusive benefits it offers, and discuss the specific advantages that make it a standout option in today's competitive landscape. And stay tuned, because later on, we'll take a closer look at why the Francophone Pathway matters amid rising competition, a section you won't want to miss if you're exploring the best immigration options for 2025. So, if you're serious about immigrating to Canada and want insights that could give you an edge, be sure to watch until the end. And don't forget to subscribe to Canada Chronicles and hit that notification bell, so you never miss an update on pathways, policies, and essential tips for your journey. Let's get started. Canada's immigration challenge, meeting newcomer demand amid limited resources. Canada has long been a top destination for immigrants, but recent shifts in public opinion, housing shortages, and economic pressures have prompted the government to rethink immigration levels. With the current push to reduce temporary residence and adjust permanent residency targets, the Francophone immigration pathway is gaining attention for its unique strategic advantages. Canada's 2025 immigration policies are adapting to tackle these challenges while preserving critical pathways that support economic growth and cultural diversity. Today, we'll explore the nuances of the Francophone pathway and why it's emerging as a standout option for applicants, particularly as other routes face new limitations or increased competition. The Francophone pathway provides strategic opportunities that are less available in other pathways, offering a more supportive and accessible route. If you're considering immigrating to Canada and want to know how to make the most of these changes, stay with us to learn why the Francophone pathway might be the ideal choice. Why the Francophone immigration pathway stands out in 2025. Canada's policies in 2025 include caps and tighter regulations on international students and temporary foreign workers, focusing on sustainable population growth and a more manageable housing market. Study permit caps, for instance, are being reduced by 10% to alleviate pressure on cities facing housing and infrastructure challenges. These policies are part of a broader effort to balance growth with local community needs, but they create bottlenecks for many prospective immigrants. Here's where the Francophone pathway comes in. It's not subject to the same limitations as other programs, offering unique benefits that align with Canada's long-term goals. The Francophone pathway aims to strengthen French-speaking communities outside Quebec, with targets to increase Francophone admissions from 8.5% in 2025 to 10% by 2027. This pathway allows applicants to access a less competitive and more culturally supportive route while contributing to the richness of Francophone communities across Canada. These policy goals support Canada's commitment to linguistic diversity and cultural balance, making French-speaking immigrants an essential part of Canadian society. The growing demand for Francophone communities across Canada. Historically, Canada's French-speaking population has been concentrated in Quebec, but demographic shifts are prompting a stronger push to expand Francophone communities across the country. The benefits are substantial. French-speaking immigrants play a vital role in bolstering the economy, especially in sectors like healthcare, skilled trades, and education, which face significant labor shortages. Recent government incentives encourage Francophone immigrants to settle outside Quebec. For example, Ontario, Manitoba, and New Brunswick are actively promoting initiatives that help newcomers access education, training, and community resources in French. By 2025, these efforts will continue to grow with federal support, helping to foster vibrant Francophone communities that contribute to local economies and cultural preservation. Why does Canada prioritize the Francophone pathway so significantly? The answer lies in the broader economic and cultural benefits of linguistic diversity. Francophone immigrants bring unique skills, especially in trades, healthcare, and technology, filling gaps that are often challenging to address with English-speaking immigration alone. This economic alignment, coupled with cultural resilience, makes Francophone immigrants essential to Canada's vision for the future. Thanks for staying with us this far. We appreciate your time and hope you're finding this information valuable. As we continue, let's look at why the Francophone pathway stands out even more amid rising competition in other immigration routes. Why the Francophone pathway matters amid rising competition. With the tightening of other immigration routes, including express entry and the temporary foreign worker program, the Francophone pathway has several distinct advantages. 1. Higher admissions quotas. The government is increasing Francophone immigration quotas. Unlike other pathways with stable or slightly reduced quotas, the Francophone pathway is growing, allowing more applicants to take advantage of this route. 2. Regional support and economic opportunities. Provinces are heavily investing in Francophone settlement programs, creating a robust support network for immigrants. Ontario, for example, offers incentives for French-speaking professionals in healthcare and education, both critical fields in high demand. These supports ease the transition and lay a strong foundation for long-term integration and success. 3. Advantages in express entry. Since 2023, Francophone applicants have benefited from additional points in express entry for French language skills, giving them a strategic edge in securing invitations to apply, even with lower CRS scores. Emphasis on bilingualism and French-speaking ability offers Francophone applicants a stronger position in the competitive express entry pool. The Francophone Pathway's community and social benefits. Moving to Canada can feel daunting, especially for immigrants concerned about adapting to a new culture and language. Francophone immigrants find a more welcoming experience through established communities that actively support their cultural and linguistic needs. Cities like Moncton, New Brunswick, and Ottawa, Ontario, have extensive Francophone networks offering social integration programs, community events, and language support. These programs are expanding in 2025 as Canada makes the Francophone pathway a central part of its immigration strategy. For newcomers, this community support offers tangible benefits: access to French language schools, networking with French-speaking professionals, and mentorship programs to help navigate the Canadian job market. Unlike other pathways, the Francophone pathway fosters connections that make a lasting impact in the lives of newcomers. Special incentives for Francophone applicants. The 2025 immigration update includes incentives specifically designed for Francophone applicants, aiming to boost the Francophone population outside Quebec. These incentives offer priority processing, relocation assistance, and access to targeted programs that help immigrants quickly enter the workforce. For instance, Francophone applicants in the provincial nominee program benefit from expedited processing and additional points, making it easier to attain permanent residency. Additionally, provinces such as Manitoba and Alberta are rolling out incentives for French-speaking teachers and healthcare workers, fields with serious labor shortages. This aspect of the Francophone pathway is especially appealing, as these benefits are hard to find in other immigration categories. Economic impact and job opportunities for Francophone immigrants. The Francophone pathway aligns closely with Canada's economic needs. Studies show that Francophone immigrants contribute significantly to sectors facing labor shortages, such as healthcare, skilled trades, and technology. The 2025 immigration policies amplify this by offering targeted job matching for Francophone immigrants, especially in high-demand industries. In Ontario, for example, demand for French-speaking healthcare professionals is at an all-time high, with projections showing a need for thousands of new positions over the next decade. Francophone immigrants can access these opportunities through province-specific programs, making it easier to secure employment soon after arrival. The emphasis on bilingual professionals means Francophone immigrants are highly competitive in the federal job market, where French is often a requirement. French language training and professional integration programs. The Francophone pathway provides built-in language support and professional integration programs, easing the transition for newcomers. Starting in 2025, applicants can access government-funded language training tailored to their professional fields. This support is particularly valuable for healthcare workers, educators, and tradespeople, equipping them with the language and cultural tools they need to succeed in Canada. Additionally, Francophone immigrants receive support from Francophone immigration networks, which match skills with regional job opportunities. These networks are essential for professional integration and are exclusively available to Francophone immigrants, making this pathway uniquely advantageous. Training focuses on industry-specific terminology and communication skills, which are vital for success in Canada. Francophone immigration and Canada's cultural landscape. Beyond their economic contributions, Francophone immigrants enrich Canada's cultural landscape. Francophone communities across provinces host events, festivals, and programs celebrating French heritage, helping immigrants stay connected with their roots. This continuity makes the Francophone pathway especially attractive to those who value linguistic and cultural identity. Canada's commitment to supporting Francophone immigrants reinforces the nation's multicultural values. In 2025, cities like Edmonton and Halifax are expanding cultural initiatives, allowing Francophone newcomers to participate in community building and heritage celebrations. These programs not only help Francophone immigrants feel at home but also strengthen Canada's diverse cultural identity. That wraps up our deep dive into the Francophone immigration pathway and why it's such a powerful option in 2025. We've seen how this pathway not only provides unique benefits but also aligns with Canada's long-term goals for economic growth and cultural diversity. Whether it's targeted job opportunities, supportive communities, or valuable incentives, the Francophone pathway offers a distinct advantage amid Canada's changing immigration landscape. If this pathway sounds like a fit for you, now is a great time to explore your options and take advantage of the available programs for French-speaking newcomers. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others who might be interested in making Canada their new home. And don't forget to subscribe to Canada Chronicles and turn on notifications to stay updated on the latest in Canadian immigration. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video.